Okay,
Sorry, I thought ice cream.
now we are just having a wander around the town basically, and it's very busy here because there are several cruise ships docked, and then basically all the passengers just flood down this high street. But it's nice, get a bit of atmosphere, environment. We are on the lookout for a little bit of food, maybe some coffee, maybe some kind of, I don't know, local, a little local something. We're not entirely sure. Ice cream seems very, very popular here.
It really does.
Yeah. But yeah, really nice little town.
And then this is like the residential streets are just off the main road.
And everything's walkable. We can actually walk back to the ship, so that's going to be quite good. All we have to do is find some food.
Travel tip, go to the place with the biggest queue. That's what we've done now. We've found this little hot dog stand. I think hot dogs are quite famous here, and we're gonna grab this one, which is the Skagen hot dog, and we're just gonna share it, I think, because we are gonna have lunch back on the ship. So it looks delicious. There's been a big queue. We've been waiting a little while, so it's this one here. It's 55. What's the currency again? And I think that's around 6 or 7 English pounds, so not too bad. There obviously are cheap options as well, but we're sharing it, so we're getting the big version. The sausages are all cooking here, and then he just put all the sauces on with this little pumps here, and then the hot dogs already. It's absolutely huge. Thank you. So cool. Really good. The skin's quite tough, and then you break through to the really soft meat. I haven't had much of the toppings yet, but it's quite hard to eat, and I really don't want to drop it all. Really nice pickles, and there's 3 different sauces. There's definitely ketchup and mustard, but what do you think this top one is? Like cheese sauce, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and then there's onions, like raw onions, crispy onions, and gherkin.
That sauce looks like the sauce in the Jollibee hot dog.
It does. Yeah. Now we've come into this place for an ice cream. I've got 1 scoop of hazelnut. It's absolutely delicious. It's like a less sweet Nutella. Yeah, George has got a coffee.
So I'm going to try a little bit straight away, if you don't mind.
I've already started mine.
That's good. Ooh, that is so good. It's rich and creamy. Coffee flavour isn't too overpowering, perfectly balanced.
Oh, ice cream review, is it?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Now, of course, the hot dog and ice cream were not enough. We had to come back on the ship. We've gone to the buffet for lunch. Sweet and sour pork, some salad, some cheese. Totally random, probably doesn't really go, but I love it. A little fruit salad, and George is finishing off his chicken, eggs and rice. Very healthy. Okay, so we just come down to the pool, and Coda is having a little swim in his lovely swimming outfit. He seems fairly happy. He does do swimming lessons, so he's not, he's been in water quite a few times, but it's a bit colder than he's used to, so I'm not sure if he's going to like it, but he does love swimming, doesn't he? So hopefully he enjoys himself. He's kicking it.
He's enjoying it.
Yeah. It's very cold for him.
That's it. That's it. Good boy. Get. Wow. Okay, success. The pool's quite deep actually, so I can just stand up on my tiptoes and hold Coda, but he's loving it. He's kicking his legs, remembering everything from his swimming lessons back in the UK. This is a bit of a nicer place to swim though, I have to say, than the usual pool that he goes to. We are just pulling away from Skagen, from our first port in Denmark. We will be back in Denmark in a few days when we go to Copenhagen, but this is cool. This is one of my favourite things, watching us pull away from port. Something quite peaceful and satisfying about it. I must say, George, I do enjoy being in a lower down cabin, because then when you go through stuff, it feels like you're like in it. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a different perspective. When it's like obviously amazing for different reasons, but being low down, you're closer to the sea. It's just quite cool, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Are you ready for dinner soon? More food. Just had a box of chocolate. Oh yeah, thanks to the marketing team at P&O. They have gone. We can't show you them. We just ate them, but we had some coffee and fruit, and these delicious chocolates that they left us, which were like all these delicious truffles. So yeah, huge thank you to Gina and the team at P&O. Good morning and welcome to Germany. It's now the next day. We had a lovely evening last night. I went to the theatre on my own. It's probably a little bit too loud for Coda, so George had a whiskey in the glass room. Coda was asleep in his buggy. The glass house. The glass house. Sorry. Get the names right. Sorry. There's so many bars on the ship though. Many bars. It's hard to remember. And I went to the theatre and saw Gravity by the Headliners Theatre. It was amazing. Loads of great singing and dancing. Really, really cool. And then this morning we've woken up in a new country again. We sailed overnight from Denmark to Germany, Kiel in Germany specifically. The Britannia is looking absolutely stunning in the sunshine this morning. We actually docked up next to a smaller ship, and it makes you appreciate quite how big the Britannia is. It's absolutely, we actually just got very lucky. You know when someone offers to take a photo of you and you sort of say yes, and often it's not very good and your legs are cropped out or it's wonky or something. We're pretty sure our photographer just took our photo. We just got some incredible photos. I'll put them in here quickly. He even put portrait mode on our phones for us, so very kind. So Lucy has done some really good research in Kiel. Actually, every stop that we're heading on. Should we walk? Yeah. And we are, let me come around here. We are heading basically to a coffee shop, which I'm very happy about, but also potentially a botanical garden. Yeah, or just have a little look around. So you can obviously do excursions in each port, but we thought Kiel, we'd just sort of take it in, almost try and experience it as a local, just have a little look around and just take it in, see what we can see. It's a lovely day, the sun's out, it's nice and warm, but not too warm. So obviously we've headed further north than England, and hang on, maybe not now. Yeah, I think we still are a bit, are we more north? We've come back down south a bit, it's gotten hotter, slightly. Haven't we? Yeah, so we're just going to take it in and see what we see. You can do a trip to Hamburg from Kiel, which looked cool as well, but it was an hour-and-a-half coach ride, so we thought that's probably a little bit too long for Coda. Although he did sleep in the coach all day yesterday in Denmark, so maybe it would have been the ideal trip for us, but maybe next time. And we also have viewers of the channel in Kiel, so if that's you, I saw a comment on one of my Instagram posts the other day, so if you're watching from Kiel, see you around. Then see you around, maybe. Basically treating this like our usual morning walk that we might do at home if the weather's nice. And we've come down and found this really nice lake and this kind of like boardwalk on this lake with this fountain. Yeah, it's just nice. People are here enjoying the view, having a cup of coffee. We are heading to a coffee shop in just a second, but for now, taking the sun, taking the views, and discover a new place. Okay, we have just completed around 30-minute walk, most of it uphill actually. The last 5-10 minutes was uphill. And we've arrived at what looks like a very, very cool coffee shop. So I'm gonna attempt, I did German in school, but I can't remember how to order coffee. Maybe I'll try, maybe I'll just save everyone the hassle and order in English. But it's good to try when you're in other countries. Okay, so I've just ordered coffee and now I'm going to take a look. The guy said I can have a look around. They actually roast the coffee here, which is awesome. Probably the best coffee shop that we could have possibly found. Oh, nice. A little, I think that's a linear mini machine there. That would be the upgrade to our home setup if we ever do upgrade to something a lot more expensive. Yeah, very, very cool coffee shop here. People working. Really, really nice. And we have 2 oat milk flat whites on the way, which should be ready just about now. How's the coffee?
Very good.
Good?
I miss oat milk.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the coffee is amazing here. Really, really delicious. A little bit like Pelicano in Brighton, that kind of vibe, but very nice. Oatly barista oat milk. Ooh, roasted here. This could potentially be the best coffee that I have on this whole trip. But we still have Sweden. We still have Stockholm, Sweden. We have Copenhagen. So we're going to try and find a few more good coffee shops on the way around. It's going to be hard to beat though. Koda has woken up from his nap. He's having a little sing-song. Just walking around with our coffee, come across this market. And I just said to Lucy, let's enjoy being young for a second. Let's actually just take this in. And she went, George, what are you talking about? Like this? Here you go again. One of your deep and meaningfuls. But I said, no, like, when we're older, these are the days that we're going to look back on and think about.
You go ahead because I'm trying to get a shot.
Sure. When we're actually young, but we're here now. How amazing is that? We're here really living life and being young. I mean, I'm 30 next year, so no comments below, please. I'm not that young. But I think the plan now, we've had our coffee, we've had a walk, we've had a look around Kiel, we've had a look around this market, we checked out the park, we walked by the lake, took in the sun, took in the sights, met some really friendly people in the coffee shop, and I think it is now time to head back to the beautiful Britannia. Sound good? And maybe go for a little swim or something like that.
Lots of flowers and
trees.
trees. I saw two brown dogs. What did they do?
One thing we do like to do is come into a supermarket when we're in a new country. I feel like the supermarket's always, it is the best bit. It's always like, I don't know, something fun about seeing supermarkets in different countries.
It just all looks so much cooler.
Yeah. Often you find really like unique stuff that you can't get in your own country as well.
Like chewing gum, we're looking for today. So we've just come to the restaurant for dinner. I'm not sure about this angle, but we've got the best seat in the house. We're right by the water. It's very nice. George has been complaining that the sun's been in his eyes the entire time, and I've loved it. But then now the sun has gone, so George is in a better mood, and we can enjoy it. I've got the lamb with some vegetables today, and some potatoes, and George has got the kidney pie. Eating some kidney this evening.
Steak and kidney pie.
Very nice.
With buttered mash. With buttered cabbage, roasted root vegetables. We are going to end this video off here.
Yes, we are.
Fantastic day.
I just want to show the sea again.
I hope you're enjoying these vlogs, kind of like 2 days in one.
Yeah.
If you are, comment below, ask us any questions, give your feedback on the cruise.
So we hope you've enjoyed these videos. If you have, don't forget to give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. We're going to end this video with this beautiful view of the ocean. Lovely, and I think we're going to watch sunset in a second from the deck. So goodbye from my lamb, George's pie, George, Koda, and myself, and we'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye.